The snow fell thick outside the glass tower as Adrian Crest ended his late-night call. At 35, he'd mastered closing deals that built empires. His tailored suit was armor, his world untouchable. Then security buzzed. "Sir, there's a child at the entrance. She won't leave." Adrian glanced at the camera feed, ready to dismiss it. He froze. A small black girl stood in the snow. 9, maybe 10. Oversized coat, worn shoes. But her eyes, sharp, fearless, stared straight into the camera like she could see through him. She spoke 5 words that shattered everything. "Sir, my mom didn't wake up." Adrian's chest tightened. Something about her face, the eyes, the jawline. She looked like someone he'd left behind 11 years ago. "Let her up," he whispered. The elevator doors opened. The girl stepped out, snow melting on marble floors. She pulled something from her pocket. His business card. Faded. Worn. The one he'd given to exactly one woman. Before the money. Before everything. "My mama said if anything bad happened, find Adrian Crest," the girl said. "She made me memorize your name." Adrian couldn't breathe. "Who's your mother?" "Alina Morrison." The name hit like a fist. Alina, the woman he'd loved, the woman he'd abandoned to chase his dreams. "Where is she?" "Home. She won't wake up. I waited 9 hours. Nobody came." 9 hours. Alone. Terrified. Adrian knelt down. "What's your name?" "Sky." "How old are you?" 10. 10 years old. His mind raced, timeline clicking into place. He looked at her face. Really looked. Brown eyes with gold flecks, just like his. His heart stopped. "Show me," he said. "Now." Sky turned toward the elevator, then stopped. "Mr. Crest?" Her voice barely a whisper. "Are you my dad?" Before we begin, don't forget to like this video, hit subscribe, and comment where you're watching from. Now let's get started. It's 11:47 p.m. Adrian Crest stands in his penthouse office, phone pressed to his ear. The man on the other end is angry. The deal is falling apart. $15 million hangs in the balance. "Listen to me carefully," Adrian says. "We either close this tonight or we walk." Snow falls outside the floor-to-ceiling windows, thick, heavy. The city below looks frozen. His phone buzzes. Security. He ignores it. It buzzes again. "Hold on," he tells the investor. He switches lines. "What?" "Sir, there's a child at the front entrance," the guard says. "She won't leave. Says she needs to see you." Adrian's jaw tightens. "Tell her I don't do walk-ins. Call child services." "I tried, sir. She's insisting. Says it's urgent." "Everyone thinks their problem is urgent." "Sir, she knows your name." Adrian stops. "What?" She walked right up to the camera and said, "Adrian Crest." Said her mom told her to find you. His throat goes dry. "Put her on camera." The screen on his desk flickers. Security feed. Front entrance. A small black girl stands in the snow. Maybe 9 years old, maybe 10. Oversized coat hanging past her knees, backpack strapped tight to her shoulders. Her breath comes out in white clouds. She's shaking, but she's not crying. She looks straight into the camera like she can see him through it. "Sir," she says, voice clear and steady. "My mom didn't wake up." The words hit him like a fist. His hand goes numb. The phone nearly slips. "Sir?" the guard asks. "Should I let her up?" Adrian whispers. "What?" "Let her up. Now." He hangs up on the investor. Doesn't think twice. He walks to the elevator and waits. His hands won't stop shaking. He doesn't know why. The elevator dings. The doors slide open. The girl steps out. Snow melts off her coat onto the marble floor. Her shoes squeak. She looks around the penthouse like she's walked into another planet. Then she looks at him, her face, her eyes, the shape of her mouth. Adrian's chest tightens. He knows that face. He's seen it before. Years ago, on someone else, someone he walked away from. You're him, the girl says. It's not a question. Who sent you? He asks. His voice sounds far away. She pulls something from her pocket. A business card, faded, worn at the edges, his name printed in bold letters. My mama, she says. She told me if anything bad ever happened, I should come here. She said you'd help. Adrian takes the card with shaking fingers. He remembers giving this card to exactly one person. A long time ago. Before the money. Before any of this. Her name was Alina. Where's your mom now? He asks. The girl's voice cracks just a little. Home. On the couch. She won't wake up. I shook her. I called her name. She's breathing funny. Adrian's heart slams against his ribs. Show me, he says. The girl nods. Right now. Adrian Crest built his empire from nothing. Started in a one-room apartment with a laptop and a dream. Worked 80-hour weeks, slept 3 hours a night, ate ramen for 2 years straight. Now he owns Crestline Holdings, 43 companies, offices in 12 countries, net worth that makes headlines. People call him brilliant, ruthless, untouchable. They don't know about the pills he takes to sleep. They don't know about the name he never says out loud. Alina. The girl stands in front of him now, shivering. Her name tag from school peeks out from under her coat. Sky Morrison. Tell me exactly what happened, Adrian says. Sky swallows hard. Mama came home from work this morning. Late shift. She said she had a headache. A bad one. She laid down on the couch and told me to get ready for school. And? I got dressed, made breakfast. She didn't eat. I asked if she was okay and she said yes, but her words were slow. Wrong. Adrian's stomach twists. I went to school. When I came home, she was still on the couch. Same spot. I thought she was sleeping, but Sky's voice shakes. I shook her. She didn't open her eyes. She made a sound, but it wasn't words. Did you call? 911? Yes. They said they'd send someone. I waited. 2 hours. Nobody came. Adrian's jaw clenches. He knows why. Her neighborhood. Response times there are triple what they are here. Why did you come to me? He asks. Sky reaches into her backpack, pulls out a small plastic bag. Inside is the business card and a folded piece of paper. She hands him the paper. It's a note. Alina's handwriting. He'd recognize it anywhere. Sky, if I'm ever too sick to think straight, if something happens and you're scared, go to this address. Find Adrian Crest. Tell him I sent you. He'll help. I promise. The note is dated 3 years ago. Adrian's hands tremble. Your mom. What's her full name? Alina Morrison. The room tilts. Alina. He met her 11 years ago. Night class, community college. He was 24, grinding his way through business courses. She was studying to be a nurse. They'd sit in the back row, share coffee, talk about dreams. She wanted to help people. He wanted to build something that mattered. They were together for 8 months. Then he got the offer. Investor meeting in California. Seed money. A real shot. He had to choose. Stay with her or chase the dream. He chose the dream. Told himself he'd come back, that he'd call, that they'd figure it out. He never did. Does your mom ever talk about me? Adrian asks carefully. Sky shakes her head. She said you were someone she used to know. Before life got complicated. Did she say anything else? She said you were the one person rich enough to feel guilty and actually do something about it. The words slice through him. Who's your dad? He asks. His voice sounds strange. Sky looks down. Mama said he was a chapter we turned the page on. She doesn't talk about him. Adrian's chest feels tight. The math is there. Right in front of him, but he can't let himself think it. Not yet. Where do you live? Riverside Commons, Building C, 3rd floor. The name hits him. Riverside Commons. Low-income housing. 40 minutes from here. Let's go. Adrian says. Sky looks up at him. Her eyes are the same shade as Alina's, brown with gold flecks. Are you a good man, Mr. Crest? Real talk. Have you ever been asked a question that stopped you in your tracks? A question you didn't know how to answer? Drop a comment and tell me about it. And listen, if you're feeling this story the way I felt it while writing it, do yourself a favor and subscribe. I specialize in stories that hit different, the kind that stay with you after the video ends. You deserve content that makes you actually feel something. The question stops him cold. No one's asked him that in years. Everyone just assumes. Or doesn't care. I'm trying to be, he says. She studies his face like she's reading a book. I hope you try harder, she says. The car is waiting downstairs. Black SUV, leather seats, driver already behind the wheel. Sky climbs into the back. Her feet don't touch the floor. She grips her backpack tight against her chest. Adrian slides in beside her. Riverside Commons, fast. The driver nods and pulls into the street. Snow swirls past the windows. The city is quiet. Empty. Sky stares outside. She keeps glancing at Adrian's reflection in the glass, like she's checking if he's real. How long has your mom worked nights? Adrian asks. 3 years. Since we moved to the new apartment. What does she do? Logistics. She scans boxes. Loads trucks. Sometimes she works double shifts. Adrian's stomach drops. What company? Crestline Logistics. His company. His hands go cold. She ever talk about work? He asks quietly. Sky shrugs. She says it's hard. Her back hurts a lot. She takes medicine for it, but we can't always afford refills. Every word is a knife. Do you have other family? Grandparents? Aunts? Uncles? Grandma died when I was 5. Mama's sister lives in Florida, but they don't talk. It's just us. The car turns off the main road. The buildings change, shorter, older. Streetlights flicker. Some are burned out completely. Sky sits up straighter. We're close. Adrian looks around. Cracked sidewalks, frozen puddles in potholes, a bus stop with shattered glass. This is 40 minutes from his penthouse. Might as well be a different planet. There, Sky says, pointing, the tall one with the blue door. The building is old, brick, 5 stories, windows covered with sheets or tinfoil. The driver parks. Adrian steps out. Cold air bites his face. Sky leads him to the entrance. The door doesn't lock properly. The handle jiggles loose. Inside, the hallway smells like old carpet and something burning. A TV plays somewhere. Voices argue through thin walls. They climb the stairs. The railing is sticky. Paint peels off the walls in long strips. 2nd floor, 3rd floor. Sky stops at apartment 3C. She pulls out a key on a shoelace around her neck. Her hands shake as she unlocks the door. Mama, she calls softly. I brought help. The apartment is small. 1 main room, kitchenette in the corner, a door that probably leads to a bedroom and bathroom, but it's neat. Shoes lined up by the door, dishes clean in the rack, schoolwork stacked on the table in careful piles, and on the couch under a thin blanket lies a woman. Her face is turned toward the cushions. Her hair is longer than Adrian remembers, thinner too, but the curve of her cheek, the shape of her shoulder. Alina, he breathes. Sky kneels beside the couch. Mama, I'm back. I brought someone. You can wake up now. The woman's chest rises, falls, rises again, uneven, shallow. Adrian moves closer. His legs feel weak. He crouches down, touches Alina's wrist. Her pulse is there, but it's wrong. Too slow, irregular. Her lips are pale. Her skin is cold. On the table sits a prescription bottle. Generic label, half empty. He picks it up. Blood pressure medication. The cheapest kind. How long has she taken? This? He asks. A year. Maybe more? She said the doctor gave it to her after she kept getting dizzy at work. Adrian's throat tightens. Dizzy. At work. At his warehouse, where she's been breaking her body to survive. We're taking her to the hospital, he says. Right now. Sky looks up at him. Her eyes are wet, but no tears fall. Do you know my mom? She asks. Adrian opens his mouth. A siren wails in the distance, getting closer. I called 911 again from the car, he says. They're coming. Sky stares at him. You didn't answer my question. The siren gets louder. The paramedics arrive 6 minutes later. 2 of them. A man and a woman. They move fast. Professional. What happened? The woman asks, kneeling beside Alina. She collapsed this morning, Adrian says. Hasn't woken up since. Breathing irregularly. Possible stroke. The male paramedic checks her pupils. How long ago? Sky's voice is small. 8 hours. Maybe 9. 9 hours? The woman's face hardens. Why didn't anyone call sooner? I did, Sky says. Nobody came. The paramedics exchange a look. The kind that says they know exactly why. They work quickly. Blood pressure cuff. Oxygen mask. IV line. BP is dangerously high, the man says. 170/110. Pulse is weak. We need to move her now, the woman says. They lift Alina onto the stretcher. Her hand falls to the side, limp. Sky grabs it. Mama, please wake up, please. Nothing. The paramedics wheel her toward the door. Wait, Sky says, grabbing her backpack. I'm coming with her. Family only in the ambulance, the woman says. You can follow in a car. Sky's face crumbles. But I'm her daughter. I'm all she has. The woman's expression softens. I know, sweetheart. But we need space to work. Your mom needs help right now. Adrian steps forward. I'll bring her. Which hospital? County General. We'll be right behind you. The paramedics leave. The door swings shut. The apartment goes quiet. Sky stands frozen in the middle of the room, staring at the couch where her mother was. The blanket is still warm. She's going to be okay, Adrian says. He doesn't know if it's true. Sky doesn't answer. He looks around the apartment. Really looks. The walls are bare except for one photo. Alina and Sky at a park, both smiling. Sky is maybe 6 years old. The kitchen has 3 plates, 3 cups, 3 forks, nothing extra. A calendar hangs by the door. Alina's work schedule written in blue pen. Night shift, night shift, night shift. 12 days straight. On the counter sits a stack of bills. Past due notices in red. Electric, water, medical. The numbers make his chest ache. Beside the bills is a notebook. Sky's handwriting, math homework, perfect scores on every page. Your mom works hard, Adrian says quietly. Sky finally looks at him. She works too hard. I keep telling her to rest, but she says we can't afford it. When's the last time she took a day off? I don't remember. Adrian's hands curl into fists. This is his fault, his company, his policies. He signed off on cutting overtime, reducing benefits, maximizing efficiency. He called it smart business. He never thought about the people, about women like Alina, killing themselves to survive. Let's go, he says. Sky grabs her backpack, locks the door behind them. They walk down the stairs in silence. Back in the car, Sky sits by the window. Her reflection stares back at her. Mr. Crest? Yeah? Why did my mom keep your card? Adrian's throat goes tight. We knew each other a long time ago. Were you friends? Something like that. Did you love her? The question hits him like a truck. He looks at Sky, at her eyes, her face, the way she tilts her head when she's thinking. All of it is familiar. All of it is Alina. Yes, he says. I did. Then why did you leave? His breath catches. How did you? She told me once. She said someone she loved chose money over her. She didn't say your name, but... Sky looks at him. It was you, wasn't it? Adrian can't speak. The car pulls up to the hospital. County General. Crowded. Underfunded. The emergency room entrance is packed. They step out into the cold. Inside, fluorescent lights buzz. Chairs are full. People cough. Babies cry. A TV plays news nobody watches. A nurse at the desk barely looks up. Name? Alina Morrison, Adrian says. She was just brought in by ambulance. The nurse types. She's in triage. You'll have to wait. How long? Could be hours. I need to see her now. The nurse looks at him. Really looks. Recognition flickers in her eyes. You're Adrian Crest. Yes, her expression changes, hardens. Family only, she says coldly. Sky steps forward. I'm her daughter. And him? Sky looks at Adrian, then back at the nurse. He's helping us, she says. The nurse's eyes narrow. Is he family? No, Adrian admits. Then he waits here. Sky grabs Adrian's sleeve. Panic flashes across her face. Please, she says to the nurse. He brought us here. Don't make him leave. The nurse's expression doesn't change. Rules are rules. Family only past this point. A doctor walks by. Tired eyes, scrub stained with coffee. Dr. Cole, the nurse calls. This girl's mother just came in. Possible stroke. The girl wants to bring him back. She nods at Adrian. Dr. Cole stops, looks at Adrian, her eyes narrow. You're Adrian Crest. Yes. The billionaire. Yes. She crosses her arms. And what's your relationship to the patient? Adrian hesitates. 1 second too long. He's a friend, Sky says quickly. My mom knows him. That's not family, Dr. Cole says. But, I'm sorry. Hospital policy. Immediate family only in the ER. Sky's face goes pale. I can't go back there alone. I don't know what to do. What if they ask me questions I can't answer? Dr. Cole's expression softens slightly. We'll take care of your mom, I promise. Can I at least see her? Once we stabilize her. Right now, we need space to work. Sky looks like she might cry. She doesn't. Come on, Adrian says gently. We'll wait right here. Dr. Cole disappears through the double doors. They sit in plastic chairs. Sky keeps her backpack on her lap. Her leg bounces up and down. Adrian pulls out his phone. 17 missed calls, all from the same number. Clara Wynne, his chief of staff. He ignores them. 10 minutes later, Clara walks through the front entrance. Blazer, ponytail, heels clicking on the tile floor. She spots him immediately. What is going on? She hisses, sitting down beside him. You hung up on a $15 million investor. Your phone's been off. I had to track you through your car's GPS. Not now, Clara. Yes. Now. The board is panicking. They think you're having some kind of breakdown. I'm handling something. Handling what? Her eyes land on Sky. Who is this? Sky looks up, says nothing. Clara, this isn't the time, Adrian says. You disappeared in the middle of the biggest deal of the quarter to sit in a public hospital waiting room with a random child. Make it make sense. She's not random. Then who is she? Adrian doesn't answer. Clara leans closer, lowers her voice. Adrian, I've worked for you for 6 years. I've covered for you, lied for you, cleaned up your messes. But this, I can't protect you if I don't know what's happening. Her mother collapsed. I brought her here. Why you? Because she asked for my help. You don't know her. I know her mother. Clara goes still. Her eyes scan his face. How well? Well enough. Understanding dawns. Oh no. Adrian, tell me this isn't, not here. He cuts her off. Clara glances at Sky again. Studies her face, her eyes, the shape of her nose. How old is she? Clara whispers. I don't know. Guess 9, maybe 10. Clara does the math in her head. Her face goes white. You can't be serious. I don't know anything for sure yet. But you suspect. He doesn't answer. Clara sits back, runs a hand through her hair. Do you have any idea what this could do? If the press finds out you're here? If they start digging? I don't care about the press. Well, you should. Because if this girl is what I think she is, your entire life is about to explode. Sky's voice cuts through the tension. What are you talking about? Both adults freeze. Nothing, Clara says quickly. Adult stuff. Don't lie to me, Sky says. Her voice is steady, sharp. I'm not stupid. You're talking about me, about my mom. Clara opens her mouth, closes it. Adrian looks at Sky. She's worried about my reputation, that's all. Why would helping us hurt your reputation? Because some people think billionaires shouldn't care about regular people. They think it makes us look weak. Sky stares at Clara. Is that what you think? Clara shifts uncomfortably. I think Mr. Crest has responsibilities. To his company, his employees, his shareholders. Thousands of people depend on him making smart decisions. My mom depends on him too, Sky says. Right now. Today. Doesn't that count? Clara's jaw tightens. It's not that simple. It is that simple, Sky says. Either you help people or you don't. The words hang in the air. Clara looks away first. Adrian's phone buzzes. A text from an unknown number. Mr. Crest, this is Dr. Cole. We need to talk. Privately. Now. His stomach drops. I'll be right back, he tells Sky. Where are you going? To check on your mom. He stands, walks toward the double doors. Clara grabs his arm. Adrian, be careful. He pulls away. The doors swing shut behind him. Dr. Cole waits in a side hallway, arms crossed, face unreadable. How is she? Adrian asks. Stable, for now. What does that mean? It means she's alive, but not out of danger. We ran preliminary tests. Severe exhaustion, untreated hypertension, possible minor stroke. We need imaging, blood work, a full cardiac panel. Do it. It's not that simple. Why not? Dr. Cole pulls out a tablet, taps the screen. No insurance on file, no emergency contact, no medical history in our system. Adrian's jaw tightens. I'll pay, whatever it costs. And who are you exactly? Her brother? Cousin? Husband? A friend? Friends don't usually show up offering to cover 5-figure medical bills. Does it matter? She needs help. I can provide it. Dr. Cole studies him. You really are Adrian Crest? Yes. The same Adrian Crest who owns Crestline Holdings. Yes. She taps the tablet again, turns it toward him. Her employer is listed here. Crestline Logistics. Night shift. Warehouse 7. The words hit him like a punch. She works for you, Dr. Cole says. Has for 3 years. No health benefits. No paid sick leave. Minimum wage. Adrian's throat goes dry. You know what I see every week? Dr. Cole continues. Her voice is calm, but her eyes are angry. People from your warehouses. Back injuries. Exhaustion. Heat stroke. They come in here half dead because they can't afford to take a day off. I didn't know. You didn't want to know. There's a difference. That's not fair. Fair? Dr. Cole's voice rises. You want to talk about fair? This woman worked herself into a stroke because your company pays poverty wages. And now you want to swoop in and play hero? I'm trying to help. You already helped. You helped create the system that broke her. Adrian's hands curl into fists. What do you want me to say? I want you to own it. You built an empire on the backs of people like her. You can't just throw money at it now and call yourself a good person. Silence. Down the hall, a machine beeps. A patient moans. Can you save her? Adrian asks quietly. Dr. Cole's expression shifts. The anger fades. Exhaustion replaces it. I can try. But she needs time. Rest. Follow-up care. none of which she can afford. I already told you, I'll pay. And then what? She goes back to work at your warehouse? Back to 12-hour shifts? Back to destroying her body? No, I'll fix it. I'll change the policies. Will you? Or will you forget about her the second she's out of this hospital? I won't forget. Everyone says that. Adrian steps closer, looks Dr. Cole in the eye. I know I'm part of the problem. I know my decisions hurt people. But I'm here now. I'm trying. Isn't that worth something? Dr. Cole stares at him. It's a start, not a solution. Then tell me what to do. Give her a private room, run every test, keep her here as long as she needs, and when she wakes up, you look her in the eye and you apologize. Done. I'm not finished. You also need to fix your company. Real changes. Not PR, not empty promises, actual policy reform. I will. I'm going to hold you to that. Good. Dr. Cole taps the tablet. I'll move her to a room now. The girl can see her in an hour. Thank you. Don't thank me. Just do what you said you'd do. She turns to leave. Dr. Cole? She stops. How bad is it, really? She looks back. Her face softens slightly. She's lucky. A few more hours and we'd be having a very different conversation. Adrian's chest tightens. The girl saved her, Dr. Cole says. Coming to you, making you care. That took guts. She's brave. She's scared. There's a difference. Dr. Cole walks away. Adrian leans against the wall. His hands shake. He thinks about the policies he signed, the meetings where they discussed cost optimization, the spreadsheets that turned people into numbers. He never thought about names, faces, lives. He thought about profit margins, his phone buzzes, Clara. Reporters are asking questions. We need to leave, now. He texts back. No. She calls immediately. He declines. Another text. You're making a mistake. He types slowly. I've been making mistakes for years. Time to fix them. He walks back to the waiting room. Sky looks up. Is she okay? She's going to be. They're moving her to a private room. You can see her soon. Relief floods Sky's face. Then suspicion replaces it. What's a private room? A better room, quieter, more space. How much does that cost? Don't worry about it. We can't afford it. I'm handling it. Sky's eyes narrow. Why are you doing this? Because your mom needs help. But why do you care? Adrian sits beside her. Because I should have cared a long time ago. They wait another 40 minutes. Sky sits with her backpack on her lap. Doesn't move, doesn't speak. Clara paces near the entrance, checks her phone every 30 seconds. Finally, a nurse appears. Sky Morrison? Sky jumps up. That's me. Your mom is in room 314. You can see her now. Is she awake? Not yet. But her vitals are stable. Sky starts walking, then stops. Looks back at Adrian. Can he come? The nurse glances at Adrian, then at her clipboard. Family only. He's the one paying for everything, Sky says. The nurse's eyebrows raise. She looks at Adrian again. Fine. 10 minutes. They follow her down a hallway. White walls, smell of disinfectant. Machines beeping in every room. Room 314 is small but clean. One bed, one chair. A window with blinds half closed. Alina lies in the bed, eyes closed. Oxygen tube in her nose, IV in her arm. Sky rushes to her side, takes her hand. Mama, I'm here. I brought help like you said. No response. Adrian stands near the door. He can't move closer, can't breathe. She looks so different, thinner, tired. Lines around her eyes that weren't there before. But it's her, the woman he walked away from. You can sit, Sky says, pointing at the chair. Adrian sits. His legs feel weak. They stay quiet for a while, just the sound of machines. Mr. Crest? Yeah? Why did you have my mom's card? Adrian swallows hard. I gave it to her. A long time ago. When? 11 years ago. Sky does the math. Her eyes widen slightly. That's before I was born. Yes. How did you know her? We met in a class. We were friends. Just friends? Adrian looks at Sky, really looks. Her eyes, her chin, the way she chews her bottom lip when she's thinking. All Alina, but something else too, something familiar in a different way. We were close, he says carefully. Did she tell you about me? No. Why not? I don't know. Sky tilts her head. Mama said if anything bad happened, I should find you. She made me memorize your address, your full name. She said you were someone who could fix things. She said that? Yeah. She also said you were the one person rich enough to feel guilty and actually do something. The words cut deep. She was right, Adrian says quietly. Sky swings her legs. They don't touch the floor. Do you feel guilty? Yes. For what? For leaving. For not coming back. Why did you leave? Adrian leans forward, elbows on his knees. I got a job offer in California. It was a big opportunity. I thought if I didn't take it, I'd regret it forever. Do you? Do I what? Regret it. Adrian looks at Alina's face, then at Sky's. Every day, he says. Sky nods slowly, like she's filing that information away. Is your dad around? Adrian asks. His heart pounds. Sky shakes her head. Mama doesn't talk about him. When I ask, she says he was a chapter we turned the page on. Do you know his name? No, I asked once and she cried. I never asked again. Adrian's chest tightens. Does she have pictures of him? No. Nothing. It's like he doesn't exist. Silence. Sky looks at him. Are you a good man, Mr. Crest? The question hits him like a truck. I don't know, he says honestly. Most people would just say yes. Most people lie. Sky studies his face. I think you're trying to be good. That's different than being good. Is it enough? I don't know yet. Adrian almost smiles. You're smart. Mama says I think too much. Thinking too much isn't a bad thing. It is when you're scared. What are you scared of? Sky looks at her mother. That she won't wake up. That I'll be alone. That I did something wrong, and that's why this happened. This isn't your fault. Then whose fault is it? Adrian's throat goes tight. Mine. Your mom's boss. The system. A lot of people. Can you fix it? I'm going to try. Trying isn't the same as doing. I know. Sky squeezes her mother's hand. Mama always keeps her promises. Always. If she said you'd help, then you will. Right? Adrian looks at this brave, terrified child, this girl who walked through snow to find a stranger, who stayed calm when her world fell apart. Right, he says. I promise. People break promises. Not this time. Sky meets his eyes, searching for truth. She must find something because she nods. Okay, she says. I believe you. Adrian's phone buzzes. He ignores it. It buzzes again. You can check it, Sky says. I know you're important. Nothing's more important than this. Sky's face softens, just a little. The nurse knocks. Time's up. All ready? Sky asks. Your mom needs rest. You can come back in a few hours. Sky kisses her mother's forehead. I'll be back, Mama. Don't worry. They walk out together. In the hallway, Clara is waiting. Her face is pale. We have a problem, she says. Clara pulls Adrian to the side. Sky stays within earshot, pretending not to listen. The board knows you're here, Clara says quietly. Someone tipped off a reporter. Photos of you entering the hospital are already circulating online. So they're asking questions. Why is Adrian Crest at County General? Who is that child? What's he hiding? I'm not hiding anything. Then what are you doing? Adrian glances at Sky. She's watching them. Fixing a mistake, he says. Clara lowers her voice even more. Adrian, if this is what I think it is, you need to be strategic. Get ahead of the story. Control the narrative. I don't care about the narrative. You should. Because if this blows up wrong, it affects everyone. The company, the employees, the stock price. A woman almost died tonight. That matters more than stock prices. Clara's face hardens. Does it? Because that woman is one person. Your company employs 40,000 people. If you tank the stock, how many of them lose their jobs, their pensions, their futures? Adrian's jaw clenches. Don't do that. Do what? Make me choose between doing the right thing and protecting the company. That's exactly what you have to do. That's what leadership is. No. Leadership is fixing the things that are broken. Clara crosses her arms. She works in your warehouse. I looked her up. Alina Morrison, night shift supervisor, 3 years on the job, no complaints, no disciplinary action, model employee, and we paid her poverty wages. We paid her market rate. Market rate isn't enough to live on. That's not your fault. Yes, it is. I signed the budget. I approved the cuts. I told the finance team to maximize efficiency. Clara's expression shifts. You didn't know. I didn't want to know. There's a difference. Silence. Sky walks over. What's wrong? Nothing, Clara says quickly. You're lying. I can tell. Clara looks at Adrian. He nods. People are asking why Mr. Crest is here, Clara says carefully. It might cause problems. What kind of problems? Business problems. Sky frowns. He's helping my mom. How is that a problem? It's complicated. No, it's not. Either helping people is good or it's not. Which is it? Clara doesn't answer. Adrian kneels down to Sky's level. Some people think that when you run a big company, you have to think about money first. They think caring about one person doesn't make sense. Do you think that? I used to. What about now? Adrian looks at Clara, then back at Sky. Now, I think I was wrong. Sky nods. Good. Clara's phone rings. She steps away to answer it. Adrian sits on a bench. Sky sits beside him. Mr. Crest? Yeah? My mom works really hard. Sometimes she comes home and she can barely walk. Her back hurts. Her feet hurt. She takes pills, but they don't always help. Adrian's chest tightens. She never complains, though, Sky continues. She says she's lucky to have a job, that lots of people have it worse. She shouldn't have to hurt to survive. That's what I tell her, but she says that's just how the world works. Maybe the world needs to change. Sky looks at him. Can you change it? I can try. You keep saying that. Try. Mama says either you do something or you don't. Trying is just an excuse. The words hit him hard. Your mom is right. Clara comes back. Her face is grim. The PR team wants you to release a statement. Explain why you're here. Distance yourself from any implications. No. Adrian, I said no. You're not thinking clearly. I'm thinking clearly for the first time in years. Clara stares at him. What are you not telling me? Adrian's phone buzzes. Text from Dr. Cole. Need to speak with you. Urgent. Alone. His stomach drops. I need to go, he tells Clara. Where? To talk to the doctor. About what? About Alina. Clara grabs his arm. Adrian, what is going on? He pulls away gently. I'll explain later. He walks down the hallway, heart pounding. Dr. Cole waits by the nurse's station. Her face is unreadable. What is it? Adrian asks. She hands him a file. We ran full blood work, standard procedure. And we found something. Adrian's hands shake as he opens the file. When we treat stroke patients, we check for genetic markers, risk factors, family history. Okay. We also had blood samples from the daughter, for matching purposes, in case we needed emergency contact information. Adrian's heart stops. Where are you going with this? Dr. Cole's voice drops. I ran a genetic comparison, just to be thorough. Why would you do that? Because I had a feeling. The way you look at that child. The way she looks at you. Adrian can't breathe. Adrian, Dr. Cole says softly. Sky is your daughter. The hallway tilts. Everything goes silent. Are you sure? He whispers. 99.9% certainty. The markers don't lie. Adrian grips the wall. His legs won't hold him. Does she know? Not from me. Does Alina know you're here? She's unconscious. When she wakes up, you need to tell her. Tell her what? That you know, that you're not running this time. Adrian slides down the wall, sits on the floor. Dr. Cole sits beside him. I have a daughter, he whispers. Yes. I didn't know. I believe you. What do I do? You step up. Adrian sits on the floor for a full minute. Can't move. Can't think. Dr. Cole stands. Get up. You don't have time to fall apart. I have a daughter. Yes. And she's sitting in that waiting room wondering if her mother is going to die. So pull yourself together. Adrian forces himself to stand. His legs feel like water. When can Alina be moved to a better facility? He asks. Dr. Cole's eyes flash. A better facility? Somewhere with more resources. Private care. You mean somewhere expensive? Yes. So you can throw money at this and feel better? Adrian's jaw tightens. That's not what I meant. Yes, it is. You want to move her to a fancy hospital so you can tell yourself you're helping. So you can sleep at night. I'm trying to give her the best care possible. You already made calls, Adrian, years ago. You called the shots on warehouse policies, on wages, on healthcare coverage. You squeezed every drop out of people like her until their bodies gave out. That's not fair. Fair? Dr. Cole steps closer. You want to talk about fair? This woman worked 12-hour shifts in your warehouse. No breaks, no benefits, minimum wage. She worked herself into a stroke. And now you want to play hero? I didn't know. You didn't care to know. There's a difference. The words slam into him. Sky appears around the corner. She stops when she sees their faces. What's happening? She asks. Dr. Cole's expression softens immediately. Nothing, sweetheart, just adult talk. You're fighting about my mom. We're not fighting. Yes, you are. I can hear it in your voices. Dr. Cole sighs, looks at Adrian. She's right. Sky walks closer. Why are you mad at him? I'm not mad at him specifically. I'm mad at the system. What system? The one that makes people like your mom work until they break. Sky looks at Adrian. Is that true? Does your company make people work too hard? Adrian's throat goes dry. Yes. Why? Because I wasn't paying attention. I was focused on profit instead of people. That's wrong. I know. So fix it. I will. Dr. Cole crosses her arms. Words are easy. Action is hard. I know that too. A nurse rushes over. Dr. Cole, we have a situation. Room 314. Adrian's heart stops. That's Alina's room. They all run. Inside, alarms are beeping. Alina's body is twitching, eyes still closed. She's seizing, a nurse says. Dr. Cole moves fast. Get me diazepam, now! Sky tries to enter. Adrian holds her back. Let me go, she screams. That's my mom. They need space to work. Mama! Dr. Cole injects something into Alina's IV. The twitching slows, stops. The alarm's quiet. Everyone breathes. What happened? Adrian asks. Secondary seizure, Dr. Cole says. Not uncommon after stroke. We'll need to monitor her closely. Is she going to be okay? I don't know. Sky starts crying. Finally, the tears she's been holding back all night. Adrian kneels beside her. Hey, look at me. She shakes her head. Sky, look at me. She does. Her face is soaked. Your mom is strong. She's going to fight, okay? You don't know that. You're right. I don't. But I know she loves you. And people who love that much don't give up easily. Sky wipes her face with her sleeve. What if she doesn't wake up? Then we deal with it. Together. Why would you help me? You don't even know me. Adrian's chest aches. I know you more than you think. Dr. Cole watches this exchange. Her expression shifts, softens. Sky, she says gently, would you like to sit with your mom? Quietly, no talking, just be there. Sky nods. They let her in. She sits in the chair, holds Alina's hand. Dr. Cole pulls Adrian into the hallway. I was too hard on you, she says. No, you were right. I volunteer at your warehouses. I see the workers every week, injuries, exhaustion. I got angry, but that's not fair to take out on you now, not when you're trying. I deserve it. Maybe. But that girl doesn't deserve to watch adults fight when her mother is dying. Adrian looks through the window at Sky. I just found out she's mine. I know. What do I do? You be your father, starting now. I don't know how. Neither did any father when they started. You figure it out. Adrian's phone buzzes. Clara, again. He answers. Where are you? She asks. Still at the hospital. The board is calling an emergency meeting. Tonight. They want answers. Tell them I'm busy. Adrian, they're threatening to remove you as CEO. Let them try. You can't throw away everything you built for my daughter. Say it, Clara. Silence. She's yours? Clara whispers. Yes. Does she know? Not yet. When are you going to tell her? When Alina wakes up? And if she doesn't? Then I'll tell her anyway. She deserves to know. Clara exhales slowly. Okay, I'll handle the board. But Adrian, you need to come back eventually. I will, when I'm ready. He hangs up. Dr. Cole hands him a coffee. You look like you need this. Thanks. For what it's worth. You're doing the right thing. Doesn't feel like it. It never does. That's how you know it matters. They stand in silence, watching Sky through the window. She looks like you, Dr. Cole says. She looks like her mother. She has your eyes. And your stubbornness. Adrian almost smiles. Is that a compliment? Take it however you want. Hours pass. Alina stays unconscious, stable but silent. Sky refuses to leave the room. She sits in the chair, backpack on her lap, holding her mother's hand. Adrian brings her food from the cafeteria. She barely eats. You should rest, he says. I'm not tired. Sky? I said I'm not tired. He doesn't push. Around 3 a.m., Sky finally falls asleep, head on the edge of the bed, still holding Alina's hand. Adrian stays in the corner, watching, thinking. Dr. Cole checks in. You should go home, get some sleep. I'm not leaving. She'll be here when you get back. I'm not leaving, he repeats. Dr. Cole nods. Leaves. Adrian walks to the bedside, looks at Alina's face. She's older, worn down, but still her. I'm sorry, he whispers, for everything. On the small table beside the bed sits Sky's backpack. Something metal glints inside the open zipper. A small box, silver, scratched. Adrian shouldn't look. He knows he shouldn't, but his hand moves anyway. He pulls out the box, opens it. Inside are letters, folded, some yellowed with age, some newer, all addressed to him. His heart stops. The first one is dated 11 years ago, 1 week after he left for California. He unfolds it with shaking hands. Adrian, I don't know if you'll ever read this. I don't even know if I'll send it. But I need to write it down. I need to say the things I couldn't say when you left. His eyes blur. You told me this was your shot. Your one chance. I told you to take it. I meant it. But I didn't tell you everything. I was scared. Scared you'd stay out of obligation instead of love. Scared you'd resent me. Scared I'd ruin your dreams. Adrian's hands shake. 2 days after you left, I found out I was pregnant. The room spins. He drops into the chair. Keeps reading. I thought about calling you every day for months, but then I'd see your post online, the investors, the meetings, the success. You were building everything you ever wanted. How could I take that away? Tears run down his face. I named her Sky, because when I look at her, I see everything open and possible. Everything I hope her life can be. She has your eyes, your stubbornness, your brain that never stops working. Fuss. He opens another letter, dated 2 years later. Sky took her first steps today. I wish you could have seen it. I wish a lot of things, but I made my choice. I chose to let you go, to let you be great. Maybe that was selfish. Maybe that was love. I still don't know. Another letter. 3 years later. She asked about her father today. I didn't know what to say. How do I explain that you don't know she exists, that I never told you, that I'm the reason you missed everything? Adrian can barely see through the tears. Another letter. Recent. Just months old. I'm tired, Adrian. So tired. The work is breaking me. I know it. But I have to keep going. Sky needs me. She's brilliant. She could be anything, go anywhere. I just need to hold on long enough to see it. The last letter is sealed, never opened. Adrian stares at it, his name written in careful handwriting across the front. To Adrian, if you're reading this, something went wrong. Open this, please. His hands won't stop shaking. He looks at Sky, still asleep, then at Alina, still unconscious. He breaks the seal, unfolds the paper. Adrian, if you're reading this, I'm either gone or close to it. And Sky came to you like I told her to. I'm sorry. For all of it. For not telling you. For carrying this alone. For making choices that weren't just mine to make. But I need you to know something. Sky is yours. Completely. Your daughter. I have proof if you need it. Medical records. DNA tests I ran years ago just in case. I never wanted money. Never wanted to trap you. I just wanted her to have a chance. And you're that chance. She doesn't know. I couldn't tell her. How do you explain to a child that her father is out there successful and happy and doesn't know she exists? How do you explain that her mother made that choice? If you're reading this, you're the only one left who can protect her. Love her. Give her the life I couldn't. Please. She deserves everything. Don't let my mistakes cost her future. I loved you, Adrian. I still do. I'm sorry I never told you. I'm sorry for all of it. Take care of our daughter. She's the best thing I ever did. Always, Alina. Adrian folds the letter, puts it back in the box. He looks at Sky, at her face, at the curve of her cheek, her small hands, his daughter, his. He stands, walks to the window, presses his forehead against the cold glass. Everything he built, everything he achieved, and he missed it all. Her first steps, her first words, her first day of school, 10 years, gone. Because Alina thought she was protecting him, because he never looked back. He hears movement behind him. Sky stirs, opens her eyes. Mr. Crest. He turns, wipes his face quickly. Yeah? Were you crying? A little. Why? He looks at the box, then at her. Because I just found out something important. About my mom? About you. Sky sits up. What about me? Adrian opens his mouth. The words stick in his throat. Not yet. Not like this. Not without Alina. That you're braver than anyone I've ever met, he says instead. Sky studies him. That's not what you were going to say. No, but it's true. She nods slowly. You'll tell me later? Yes, I promise. Okay. She lays her head back down, closes her eyes. Adrian sits in the corner, holding the box, holding the truth. Morning light filters through the hospital window, gray and weak. Sky wakes up stiff, neck sore from sleeping in the chair. How long was I asleep? She asks. Adrian checks his watch. 4 hours. Did you sleep? No. Why not? Couldn't. Sky looks at her mother, still unconscious. Has anything changed? Not yet. A nurse brings breakfast. Eggs, toast, orange juice, hospital food. Sky picks at it, eats a few bites. You need to eat more than that, Adrian says. I'm not hungry. Sky, I said I'm not hungry. Silence. Adrian stands. Come on, let's take a walk. I don't want to leave her. Just down the hall, 5 minutes. You need to move. Sky hesitates, then nods. They walk slowly, past other rooms, past nurses, past families crying or praying or sleeping in chairs. Near the elevator, there's a large window. It overlooks the city. Sky stops, stares out. I used to watch people from our apartment window, she says. Everyone always looked important. Busy. Like they had somewhere to be. Did you want to be like them? I don't know. Maybe. They looked like nothing could hurt them. Adrian stands beside her. People always look stronger from far away. Sky glances at him. Do I look strong? Yes. I don't feel strong. I feel scared. Being scared doesn't mean you're not strong. It means you care. She looks back at the city. Do you get scared? All the time? Of what? Failing. Making the wrong choice. Hurting people I care about. Sky nods. Mama says people who forget how to rest, forget how to love things. The words hit Adrian hard. Your mom is smart. She works too much, though. I keep telling her to stop. But she says we need the money. She shouldn't have to choose between health and money. But that's how the world works. Maybe the world is broken. Sky looks at him. Can you fix it? I can try to fix my part of it. How? Better pay. Better hours. Healthcare. Real changes. Will people listen to you? They'll have to. I'm the boss. Sky almost smiles. I like that answer. They stand there in silence. Two people staring at the same city. Seeing different things. Mr. Crest? Yeah? Do you ever feel like you're standing outside your own life? Like you're watching yourself but not really living? Adrian looks at her. Really looks. Yes, he says quietly. All the time. Me too. Mama works. I go to school. We eat dinner. We go to bed. Every day the same. I keep waiting for something to change, but nothing ever does. What do you want to change? I want Mama to be happy. Really happy. Not just surviving. What would that look like? Sky thinks. A house with a yard. A job that doesn't hurt her. Time to do things we want instead of things we have to do. That's not too much to ask for. It feels like it is. Adrian's throat tightens. It shouldn't be. Sky tilts her head. Studies his reflection in the window. You look like those people I used to watch. Important. Untouchable. I'm not untouchable, but you look like you are, like nothing can hurt you. I wish that was true. What hurts you? Adrian looks at their reflections side by side, father and daughter, neither knowing it yet. Regret, he says, knowing I had something good and walked away from it. Why did you walk away? Because I thought success was more important than love. Was it? No. Sky nods, like she's filing that away. If you could go back, would you stay? Yes. Do you think my mom would have wanted you to? Adrian's breath catches. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. I think she would have. She keeps your card in a special box. She looks at it sometimes when she thinks I'm asleep. His heart breaks a little more. She's never forgotten you, Sky says. I can tell. The way she says your name. Like it hurts. I never forgot her either. Then why didn't you come back? Because I was a coward. Sky looks at him. Are you still a coward? I'm trying not to be. Trying isn't the same as doing. Your mom says that too. Because it's true. Adrian kneels down, eye level with her. You're right. So here's me doing, not trying. I'm staying. I'm helping. I'm fixing the things I broke. No matter how long it takes. Promise? Promise. Sky holds out her pinky. Pinky promise. Those can't be broken. Adrian hooks his pinky with hers. Pinky promise. She squeezes tight. Good. They walk back to the room. Alina is still unconscious, but her breathing seems steadier, less labored. Sky sits back down, takes her mother's hand. Adrian watches from the doorway. He sees Alina's face, then Sky's. Two halves of his heart, one he lost, one he never knew he had. Mr. Crest? Yeah? Thank you, for staying. You don't have to thank me. Yes, I do. Most people wouldn't. Adrian walks over, sits in the other chair. I'm not most people anymore, he says. Sky looks at him. Who are you then? He almost says it, almost tells her, but the words catch. Someone who's trying to be better, he says instead. Sky nods. That's enough for now. Dr. Cole appears in the doorway. How's everyone holding up? Okay, Sky says. Good. I have some news. Your mom's latest scans look better. The swelling in her brain is going down. Does that mean she'll wake up? It means her chances are improving, but we need to be patient. How patient? Could be hours, could be days. Every person is different. Sky's face falls. But, Dr. Cole adds, her vitals are stronger. That's a very good sign. Can I talk to her? Even if she can't hear me? Absolutely. Some studies suggest unconscious patients can hear familiar voices. It might help. Sky leans closer to her mother. Mama, it's me. I'm still here. Mr. Crest is here too. We're waiting for you. So wake up soon, okay? No response, but her fingers twitch. Just slightly. Sky gasps. Did you see that? I did, Dr. Cole says, smiling. Keep talking to her. That afternoon, the hospital has a power surge. Lights flicker. Machines beep warnings. Backup generators kick in immediately. But for 30 seconds, everything goes dark. A child in the next room starts screaming. Nurses rush around, voices sharp, organized chaos. Sky stands immediately, no panic, just focus. What can I do? She asks a passing nurse. The nurse barely glances at her. Nothing, honey. Just stay put. But Sky doesn't stay put. She walks into the hallway, sees a young boy crying in room 312. His mother is trying to calm him, but she's panicking too. Sky walks in. Hi, I'm Sky. The boy looks up, maybe 5 years old, tears streaming. The lights went out, he sobs. I know, but they came back on. See? Sky points to the ceiling. The hospital has backup power. We learned about it in school. What if they go out again? Then they'll come back again. That's what backups do. The boy sniffles. Are you sure? Positive. My school did power drills. I know how this stuff works. The mother looks at Sky, relief in her eyes. Thank you. Sky nods, walks back to her mother's room. Adrian watched the whole thing from the doorway. Where did you learn that? He asks. Learn what? How to stay calm, how to help. Sky shrugs. Mama works nights. Sometimes things go wrong. Power goes out, pipes freeze, people knock on our door asking for help. I learned to handle it. You're good at it. I just do what needs to be done. Adrian sits, studies her. She's not just calm, she's observant. She noticed the crying child before anyone else did. She knew exactly what to say. No hesitation. Do you like solving problems? He asks. Sky thinks. Yeah, I guess so. What kind of problems? All kinds. At school, I'm on the math team. At home, I help Mama figure out bills. I make schedules so she remembers to take her medicine. Schedules? Sky opens her backpack, pulls out a worn notebook. She hands it to Adrian. Inside are pages of careful notes. charts, timelines, budget breakdowns. I keep track of everything, she says. Mama's shifts, when rent is due, how much groceries cost. I'm trying to find ways to save money so she can work less. Adrian's throat tightens. You did all this? Yeah. I like organizing things. It makes me feel like I have control. He flips through the pages. She's mapped out her mother's entire work schedule, highlighted the double shifts, calculated the exact amount they need each month. There's even a diagram of the warehouse layout, hand-drawn but accurate. Where did you get this? Adrian asks, pointing at the warehouse map. Mama showed it to me once. She was trying to explain her job. I memorized it. You memorized the entire warehouse? It's not that hard, just patterns. Adrian stares at her. This child, 10 years old, managing a household, planning, strategizing. She has his mind. What do you want to be when you grow up? He asks. Sky closes the notebook. I want to be someone people come to when they're scared, like I came to you. What does that mean? I want to fix things. Real things. Not just math problems. I want to make the world work better. That's a big goal. Mama says if you're going to dream, dream big. Adrian hands back the notebook. You're going to do great things, Sky. How do you know? Because you already are. She looks at him. Do you fix things too? I used to think I did, but mostly I just made money. That's not the same. No, it's not. So why did you do it? Because I thought that's what mattered. Success. Power. Building something big. Does it matter? Adrian looks at Alina, then at Sky. Not as much as I thought. A nurse comes in. Power's fully restored. Everything's stable. Thank you, Adrian says. The nurse leaves. Sky sits back down, opens her notebook, starts writing. What are you doing? Adrian asks. Writing down what happened today. I write everything down so I don't forget. What did you write? She shows him. Hospital power went out. Mr. Crest stayed. He didn't leave even when it got scary. Mama's fingers moved. I think she's trying to wake up. I hope she is. I told her about Mr. Crest. I think she'd like that he's here. Below that, she's written something else. Questions. Why does Mr. Crest look sad when he looks at Mama? Why does he look sad when he looks at me? Why does Mama have his card? Why did she tell me to find him? Adrian's chest tightens. You ask a lot of questions, he says. Mama says questions are how you learn the truth. What if the truth is hard? Then it's still the truth. Adrian nods slowly. You're right. Sky closes the notebook. Mr. Crest? Yeah? Are you hiding something from me? His breath catches. Why would you think that? Because adults always get quiet when they're hiding something, and you've been quiet a lot. I'm not hiding. I'm just waiting for the right time. The right time for what? To tell you something important. Can you tell me now? Not yet. Why? Because your mom should be awake when I do. Sky studies his face. Is it about my dad? Adrian's heart stops. Why would you ask that? Because that's the only thing Mama won't talk about, and you look at me the same way she does when I ask about him, like you're scared. Adrian can't breathe. Sky, it's okay. You don't have to tell me now, but eventually you will, right? Yes. Promise? Promise. She nods, turns back to her mother. Adrian sits there, stunned. This child, this brilliant, observant child, she already knows. She doesn't have the words yet, but she knows, and when the time comes, she'll be ready for the truth. 2 days pass. Alina's condition improves slowly, then worsens, then improves again. Sky barely leaves her side. Adrian brings her clothes from the apartment. Food, books. Clara handles the company from a distance. The board is furious but silent. For now. On the third morning, Dr. Cole pulls Adrian into the hallway. "We have the full results," she says. "And? Minor stroke, caused by severe hypertension and exhaustion. We've stabilized her, but recovery will take months, maybe longer. What does she need? Rest, medication, physical therapy, regular monitoring, and she absolutely cannot go back to that job." Adrian nods. "Done. I'll handle everything." "There's something else." His stomach drops. "What?" Dr. Cole glances at the closed door, lowers her voice. "When we ran her tests, we did a full genetic workup, standard procedure for stroke patients. We check for hereditary risk factors, blood clotting disorders, things that might affect treatment. Okay. We also had Sky's blood, from when she came in with her mother. We keep samples for emergency contact purposes." Adrian's heart starts pounding. "I ran a comparison," Dr. Cole says, "just to check for shared genetic markers, to see if Sky might have similar risk factors." "Why are you telling me this?" "Because the results showed something else. Something I wasn't looking for." Adrian can't breathe. Dr. Cole pulls out a tablet, shows him a screen full of numbers and graphs. "These are genetic markers. DNA sequences. They don't lie. Get to the point. I also had your blood work from when you came in with them. You didn't know it, but we ran a basic panel, hospital policy for anyone staying overnight." "You tested my DNA?" "Yes, and I compared it to Sky's." The hallway goes quiet. Everything stops. "Adrian," Dr. Cole says softly, "Sky is your daughter. 99.9% certainty." The words slam into him even though he already knew, even though he read the letters. Hearing it confirmed, scientifically proven, his legs go weak. "Does anyone else know?" he whispers. "Just me. And now you. Does Sky know?" "No." "I checked Alina's medical records. She never listed a father on any documents. Birth certificate says unknown." Adrian leans against the wall. "She knew. Alina knew. She wrote me letters. I found them in Sky's backpack." "Did she tell you directly?" "She never got the chance. She collapsed before she could." Dr. Cole nods slowly. "What are you going to do?" "I don't know." "You need to tell her." "How? How do I tell a 10-year-old that I'm her father? That I didn't know she existed? That her mother kept this secret for a decade?" "Carefully. Honestly. Soon. What if she hates me? What if she doesn't?" Adrian closes his eyes. Images flash through his mind. Sky in the snow, her hand in his, her questions, her notebook, her eyes that looked just like his. "I missed everything," he says. Her first words, her first steps. 10 years. You can't get those back, but you have right now. And every day forward. What if I screw it up? You will. Every parent does. But you show up anyway. Adrian opens his eyes. When do I tell her? When Alina wakes up. She deserves to be part of this conversation. What if she doesn't wake up? Then you tell Sky yourself. But I think she will. Her latest scans show significant improvement. Could be today. Could be tomorrow. Adrian nods, can't speak. There's one more thing, Dr. Cole says. What? That girl loves you already. She doesn't know why yet. But I see the way she looks at you. Like you're the answer to a question she's been asking her whole life. Adrian's eyes burn. I don't deserve that. Probably not. But she's giving it anyway. Don't waste it. Dr. Cole walks away. Adrian stands alone in the hallway. His daughter. The word feels foreign and familiar at the same time. He walks back to the room. Sky is asleep in the chair. Head tilted, mouth slightly open. He sits across from her, watches her breathe. She has his eyebrows, his hands, the way her nose wrinkles when she's thinking. How did he not see it immediately? Because he wasn't looking. Because he ran away 11 years ago and never looked back. Alina's hand twitches. Adrian sits up, her fingers curl. Uncurl, Her eyelids flutter. Alina? He whispers. No response, but her breathing changes, deepens. He reaches over, shakes Sky gently. Wake up. Sky jerks awake. What? What happened? Your mom. I think she's waking up. Sky jumps up, grabs her mother's hand. Mama, can you hear me? Alina's eyelids flutter again, then slowly, they open. Her eyes are unfocused at first, confused, then they land on Sky. Baby, she whispers. Her voice is rough, barely there. Sky starts crying. Mama, oh my God, Mama. I'm okay. Alina's eyes move, scan the room, then they land on Adrian. She freezes. Adrian, she breathes. Yeah, it's me. Her eyes fill with tears. How? Sky came to me. She asked for help. I brought her here. Alina looks at Sky, then back at Adrian. Realization dawns. You know, she whispers. I know. How? Your letters. Dr. Cole ran tests. Alina closes her eyes. Tears slip down her cheeks. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. We'll talk later. Right now you need to rest. No, we talk now. Her voice is stronger, urgent. Sky deserves the truth. Sky looks between them. The truth about what? Alina squeezes her daughter's hand, takes a shaky breath. Baby, there's something I should have told you a long time ago. Sky's hand tightens around her mother's. What is it? Alina looks at Adrian. Her eyes plead. Help me. He moves closer, kneels beside Sky. Your mom and I need to tell you something, he says. Something important. About my dad? Alina's breath catches. How did you? I'm not stupid, Mama. I've been asking questions my whole life. You never answer. But Mr. Crest looks at me the same way you do, like I matter more than anything. Adrian's throat closes. Alina wipes her eyes. You're right. It is about your dad. Is he dead? No, baby. He's alive. Then where is he? Alina looks at Adrian, nods. Adrian takes Sky's other hand. He's right here. Sky goes completely still. What? I'm your father, Sky. She pulls her hand back, stares at him. You're lying. I'm not. You can't be. You didn't even know I existed. You're right, I didn't. Your mom never told me. Sky turns to Alina. Why? Alina's voice shakes. Because I was scared. He was leaving to build his dream. I found out I was pregnant right after he left. I thought if I told him, he'd come back out of guilt, not love. I didn't want that for either of you. So you lied? I made a choice. Maybe the wrong one, but I thought it was best. Best for who? Sky's voice cracks. You? Him? Not me. You're right, Alina whispers. I'm sorry. Sky looks at Adrian. Her eyes are wet but angry. Did you love her? Yes. Then why did you leave? Because I was selfish. I chose ambition over love. That's stupid. Yes, it was. Do you even want to be my dad? The question breaks him. More than anything, Adrian says. I know I don't deserve it. I know I missed everything, but if you'll let me, I want to be here. For real. Not just helping. Actually being your father. Sky's chin trembles. People always say that. Then they leave. I'm not leaving. You left before. I didn't know about you. If I had, you would have what? Stayed. Changed your whole life? Yes. I don't believe you. Adrian's chest aches. What can I do to prove it? Nothing. You can't prove it. You just have to do it. Then I'll do it. Sky looks at her mother. Did you tell him to say that? No, baby. This is all him. Sky stands, walks to the window, back to them. She's crying now, really crying. I used to imagine what my dad was like, she says. I thought maybe he was a soldier, or a scientist, or maybe just a regular guy who didn't know about me. I made up stories, that he'd find us one day, that he'd want me. I do want you, Adrian says. But you didn't look for me. I didn't know to look. You could have called Mama, come back, checked in, but you didn't. You're right, I didn't. And I'm sorry. Sky wipes her face. Sorry doesn't fix 10 years. No, it doesn't. But it's a start. She turns around, looks at him. What happens now? That's up to you. What do you mean? I'm here. I'm staying. But I won't force myself into your life. If you need time, take it. If you're angry, be angry. Whatever you feel is okay. Are you rich? The question surprises him. Yes. Is that why Mama didn't tell you? Because she didn't want your money? I think so. Yes. She works 3 jobs. We can barely pay rent. But she never asked you for help. I know. That's pride. Stupid pride. Alina speaks up. Sky, it is, Mama. You hurt yourself because you were too proud to ask for help. That's not noble. That's just dumb. Alina starts crying. Sky walks back to the bed, sits down. I'm not mad at you for having pride. I'm mad that you suffered because of it. I'm sorry, baby. Stop saying sorry. Just don't lie to me anymore, either of you. Adrian nods. Deal. Good. Sky looks at him. I don't know how to call you Dad. You don't have to. Not yet. Call me Adrian. That feels weird? Then call me Mr. Crest. That feels weirder. Then pick something else. Sky thinks. Can I just try different names until something fits? Yeah, of course. She nods. Quiet for a moment. Are you going to be around, like actually around, or are you going to send money and disappear? I'm staying. For how long? As long as you need me. What about your company? I'll figure it out. What about your life? This is my life now. Sky studies him. I want to believe you. Then give me a chance to prove it. She looks at her mother. What do you think, Mama? Alina smiles weakly. I think he means it. How do you know? Because I know him. The old him would have run. This version stayed. Sky looks back at Adrian. Okay, you can stay. But if you leave, I'll never forgive you. I won't leave. Everyone says that. I'm not everyone. Prove it. I will. Starting now. Clara appears in the doorway. Adrian, we have a problem. Not now, Clara. It's urgent. The press is downstairs. They know you're here. They're asking questions about Alina and Sky. Adrian's jaw tightens. Tell them no comment. They're not leaving. Then call security. Adrian, I said not now. Clara looks at Sky, at Alina. Understanding crosses her face. Understood, she says softly. I'll handle it. She leaves. Sky watches the exchange. Are people going to find out about me? Probably. Will that be bad? It might be hard, but we'll handle it together. Together? Yeah, you, me, and your mom. We're a team now. Sky's face softens, just a little. A team? If you want, she thinks, then nods. Okay, a team. Within hours, photos leak online. Billionaire Adrian Crest spotted at County General with mystery woman and child. The headlines spread fast. Clara sits in the hospital cafeteria with Adrian, her laptop open, screens full of articles. This is spiraling, she says. The board wants answers. Shareholders are nervous. Your ex-girlfriend from college just gave an interview saying she always knew you'd have a secret family. I didn't have a secret family. I didn't know. The public doesn't care about facts. They care about the story. Then what's the story? Clara looks at him. That depends on you. What do you want it to be? The truth. The truth is messy. It makes you look irresponsible. It makes Alina look like she was hiding a child for money. She wasn't. I know. But that's how it'll spin. Unless we control it. Adrian leans back. How? We release a statement. Simple. Direct. You reconnected with someone from your past. Discovered you have a daughter. You're committed to being in her life. We don't apologize. We don't explain. We own it. The board will hate that. The board will hate anything that isn't profit-focused, but your approval rating with the public will skyrocket. People love redemption stories. This isn't a PR stunt, Clara. I know, but it doesn't have to hurt you either. Adrian rubs his face. What about Alina? Sky? They didn't ask for this attention. We protect them. No interviews, no photos, we make it clear they're off limits. Can you do that? I can try. Trying isn't good enough. Clara's expression softens. You really care about them. They're my family. A week ago, you didn't know they existed. A week ago, I was building an empire on broken backs. Things change. Clara closes her laptop. The board called an emergency meeting for tonight. They want you there. I'm not going. Adrian, I'm not leaving this hospital. They'll threaten to remove you as CEO. Let them try. Clara stares at him. You'd walk away from everything you built? If it means being here for them? Yes. She shakes her head slowly. I've worked with you for 6 years. I've never seen you like this. Like what? Human. Adrian almost laughs. Was I that bad? You were focused, driven, untouchable. You made billion-dollar decisions without blinking. But this? This terrifies you. Because I can't buy my way out of it. I can't negotiate. I can't close a deal. I have to just be a father, and I have no idea how. No one does at first. Did you read the articles? People are already saying I'm unfit, that I abandoned them, that I'm only showing up now for publicity. People will always say something. What matters is what you actually do. And if I fail, then you fail. But at least you tried. Adrian looks at her. When did you become wise? When I realized my boss wasn't a robot. She stands, gathers her things. I'll handle the board. You stay here. Do what you need to do. Clara. Yeah? Thank you. She nods, starts to walk away. Wait, Adrian says. Why are you helping me? This could damage your career too. Clara turns back. Because I've watched your company squeeze people dry for years. I've signed off on policies that hurt families. I'm part of the problem too. Maybe this is my chance to fix something. You don't owe me anything. I don't owe you. I owe them. She nods toward the hallway. And every worker like them. She leaves. Adrian sits alone for a moment. His phone buzzes, messages flooding in, the board, investors, reporters. Everyone wants a piece of him. He turns off his phone. Upstairs, Sky sits beside her mother, reading a book out loud. Adrian stands in the doorway, listening. Alina watches her daughter, smiles despite the pain. You're a good reader, Alina says. You taught me. You were always better than me. Because I had a good teacher. Alina's eyes drift to Adrian. How long have you been standing there? A few minutes. Sky looks up. Is everything okay? Yes. Clara looked worried. She's handling some business stuff. Because of us? Because of decisions I made a long time ago. Not your fault. Sky closes the book. Are people mad at you? Some are. Because you're here? Because I'm choosing you over work. Is that bad? No. It's the first good choice I've made in years. Alina reaches for Adrian's hand. You don't have to do this. If it's hurting your company, I'm doing this because I want to. Not because I have to. But, no buts, I'm here. I'm staying. Everything else can wait. Sky watches them. Are you guys going to get back together? Both adults freeze. Sky, Alina says gently. That's not how it works. Why not? You loved each other. We did. But a lot of time has passed. So, you still care about him, I can tell. Alina's face flushes. Baby. And he still cares about you. He wouldn't be here if he didn't. Adrian sits down. Sky, your mom and I need to figure things out. Slowly. Right now, the important thing is that we're all here. Together. Everything else comes later. But you're not leaving? I'm not leaving. Either of us? She looks at Alina. No, baby. We're staying too. Sky nods. Good. Because I'm tired of things changing all the time. I want something to stay the same. Adrian squeezes her shoulder. This will. I promise. Dr. Cole appears. How's our patient? Tired, Alina says, but better. Good. We'll keep you a few more days for monitoring. Then you can go home. Home? Sky asks. Our apartment? Dr. Cole looks at Adrian. We'll figure that out, he says carefully. Figure what out? Sky's eyes narrow. What aren't you telling me? Your apartment isn't safe for your mom right now. She needs rest, care. Stairs are too hard. So where do we go? I have some ideas, but we'll talk about it together, all three of us. Sky looks suspicious but nods. Dr. Cole checks Alina's vitals. Everything looks good. Keep resting. She leaves. Alina looks at Adrian. What ideas? Later, when you're stronger. Tell me now. Alina, I'm not fragile. Tell me. He sighs. I have a property, small house, near the ocean. It's been empty for years. I bought it for... I don't know why, but it's yours, if you want it. Alina's eyes fill with tears. Adrian, no strings. You need somewhere safe to recover. This is that place. That's too much. It's not enough. 3 days later, Alina's recovery stalls. Fever spikes. Blood pressure drops. Dr. Cole orders more tests. Possible infection, she says. We're treating it aggressively, but she's weak. Sky sits in the chair. Hasn't moved in hours. Dark circles under her eyes. Adrian brings her food. She doesn't eat. You need to rest, he says. I'm fine. Sky! I said I'm fine. But she's not fine. Her hands shake. Her voice cracks when she talks. That night, Alina's fever gets worse. 102, then 103. Nurses come and go. Ice packs, new medication, concerned faces. Sky watches everything. Silent, terrified. Around midnight, she finally breaks. What if she doesn't get better? She whispers. Adrian sits beside her. She will. You don't know that. Dr. Cole is doing everything. Everything isn't always enough. Sky's voice shakes. What if this is it? What if I lose her? You won't. How do you know? Because your mom is a fighter. She's tired of fighting. I see it. Every day. She's so tired. Adrian's throat tightens. Sky, she promised me things. She promised she'd see me graduate. She promised we'd go to the ocean one day. She promised we'd be okay. Tears stream down her face. What if she can't keep those promises? Then we'll keep them for her. That's not the same. I know. Sky buries her face in her hands. Sobs. Adrian moves closer, puts his arm around her. She doesn't pull away, just cries into his shoulder. I'm scared, she whispers. Me too. Really? Really? What are you scared of? That I found you both too late, that I wasted all this time, that I won't get a chance to be your dad. Sky looks up at him, eyes red. You're already my dad. I haven't done anything yet. You stayed. That's something. Adrian's eyes burn. I should have been there from the beginning. But you're here now. That counts. Does it? I think so. I hope so. They sit in silence, just breathing. If Mama doesn't wake up, Sky says quietly, what happens to me? You stay with me. Really? Really? You're my daughter. Where else would you go? Foster care. That's what happens to kids with no family. You have family. You have me. You barely know me? Then I'll learn. We'll figure it out together. Sky wipes her face. What if I'm too much? What if you get tired of me? That's not possible. You don't know that. Yes, I do. Because the second I found out you were mine, everything changed. You're not a burden. You're not too much. You're everything. Sky's lip trembles. I want to believe you. Then believe me. She leans against him, exhausted. I'm tired, she whispers. I know, but I can't sleep. Every time I close my eyes, I see her. Not waking up. She's going to wake up. Promise? Adrian knows he shouldn't promise, knows he can't control this, but he says it anyway. Promise. Hours pass. The fever doesn't break. Dr. Cole looks worried. She tries not to show it, but Adrian sees. How bad is it? He asks in the hallway. Bad. Her body is fighting multiple battles. The stroke, the infection, years of neglect. What can we do? Wait. Pray if you believe in that, and prepare for all outcomes. All outcomes? Dr. Cole's face is grim. Yes. Adrian's knees go weak. He leans against the wall. I can't lose her. Not now. Not when... I know. She has to make it, for Sky. She's trying, but sometimes trying isn't enough. Adrian slides down to the floor, head in his hands. For the first time in his life, money can't fix this. Power can't fix this. Nothing he built matters. He's helpless. I don't know what to do, he says. Dr. Cole sits beside him. You're already doing it. You're here. You're present. That's all anyone can do. It doesn't feel like enough. It never does. They sit there. Two people who've seen too much, done too little. I've spent my whole life building things, Adrian says. Companies, deals, empires, but I can't build this. I can't fix her. No, you can't. So what's the point? What's any of it for if I can't save the people I love? The point is, you love them. That's enough. Is it? It has to be. Adrian looks through the window. At Sky, at Alina, his family, fragile, broken, fighting. I can't do this, he whispers. Yes, you can. I'm not strong enough. You don't have to be. You just have to stay. Adrian closes his eyes. Every part of him wants to run, like he always does, when things get hard, when emotions get messy. But he doesn't. He stands, walks back into the room, sits beside Sky, takes her hand. Still here? She asks. Still here. Good. They wait together, for dawn, for answers, for hope. Morning comes, gray light through the window. The fever breaks at 5:47 a.m. Dr. Cole checks the monitors, nods once. She's stabilizing, she says. Sky's head snaps up. Really? Yes. Temperature is dropping. Blood pressure is improving. She's not out of the woods yet, but this is very good. Relief floods Sky's face. She starts crying again. Happy tears this time. Adrian closes his eyes, breathes for what feels like the first time in hours. Can I talk to her? Sky asks. She's still unconscious, but yes, keep talking to her. It helps. Dr. Cole leaves. Sky moves closer to the bed. Mama, your fever is better. You're getting stronger. Just keep fighting, okay? Alina's fingers twitch slightly. Did you see that? Sky gasps. I saw it, Adrian says. She heard me. I know she did. I think so too. Sky talks to her mother for another hour, about school, about the hospital, about Adrian. Eventually, exhaustion wins. She falls asleep in the chair. Adrian covers her with a blanket. Then he sits on the other side of the bed, looks at Alina. Her face is calmer now, less pain. The color is coming back slowly. He takes her hand gently. I don't know if you can hear me, he whispers, but I need to say this. No response, just the steady beep of machines. I'm sorry. For leaving. For not coming back. For building a life that crushed people like you. His voice cracks. I told myself I was doing something important. Building something that mattered. But I forgot the people. I forgot you. He wipes his eyes. I read your letters. All of them. Every word you never sent. Every apology you didn't owe me. He squeezes her hand. You were protecting me. Protecting our daughter. You carried everything alone because you thought that's what love meant. Tears fall onto the blanket. But you were wrong. Love isn't carrying things alone. It's asking for help. It's being honest even when it's hard. He reaches into his pocket, pulls out the sealed letter, the last one. You told me to take care of her, and I will. I promise you. But I need you here too. She needs her mother. I need... His voice breaks completely. I need you to wake up. Please. I know I don't deserve it. I know I walked away. But I'm here now. And I'm not leaving. No matter what. He sits there, head bowed, holding her hand. I loved you 11 years ago. I never stopped, I just buried it. Covered it with work and success and anything that would make me forget. The machines beep steadily. But I can't forget anymore. I don't want to. You were the best thing that ever happened to me, and I threw it away. He opens the sealed letter one more time, reads the last paragraph. Take care of our daughter. She's the best thing I ever did. She is, he whispers. She's brilliant and brave and strong, just like you, and she deserves better than what we gave her. She deserves both of us, together, fighting for her. Alina's hand moves, just barely. Her fingers curl around his. Adrian's breath catches. Alina, her eyelids flutter, open slightly. She looks at him, confused, tired, but aware. You're still here, she whispers. I told you I would be. How long? 4 days. The company? Doesn't matter. Her eyes fill with tears. Adrian, don't. Don't apologize. Don't explain. Just rest. I kept her from you. You were scared. I understand. That's not an excuse. Maybe not, but it's human. She tries to sit up. He stops her gently. Easy. You're still weak. Where's Sky? Right here, sleeping. She hasn't left your side. Alina looks at her daughter, smiles weakly. She's okay? She's been terrified. But yes, she's okay. Does she hate me? No. She loves you. More than anything. Did you tell her? We told her together, before you got worse. How did she take it? Better than I expected. Worse than I hoped. She's processing. Alina closes her eyes. I ruined everything. No, I did. You made the best choice you could with what you had. I'm the one who left. I should have told you. Yes, but I should have stayed. We both made mistakes. She opens her eyes again, looks at him. What now? Now we fix it. Together, all three of us. It won't be easy. Nothing worth having is. You don't even know her. Then I'll learn. I have time now. Do you? What about your life? Your company? My life is here. With you. With her. Everything else is just noise. Alina starts crying. Quiet tears. I'm sorry, she whispers. For all of it. Me too. They sit in silence, hands linked. Years of pain and regret between them. Adrian? Yeah? Thank you. For staying. For not running. Thank you for keeping her safe. For raising her right. For making her into someone extraordinary. She's like you. Smart. Determined. She's like you. Brave. Strong. She's like both of us. Yes. She is. Alina squeezes his hand. Don't leave her, whatever happens to me. Promise you won't leave her. Nothing's going to happen to you. Promise me. I promise. I'm not going anywhere. She nods, closes her eyes, drifts back to sleep. But this time it's peaceful. Healing. Adrian sits back, watches both of them. His family. Broken. Complicated. Real. And finally his. 2 days later, Alina is awake for longer periods. Talking. Eating small amounts. Dr. Cole sits them all down, explains what comes next. Full recovery will take months, she says. Physical therapy, medication, regular checkups, and absolutely no returning to that warehouse job. Sky nods seriously. She won't. I'll make sure. Good. She'll need help at home, someone to assist with daily tasks until she regains full strength. I'll be there, Adrian says. Alina starts to protest. Adrian, you can't. I can, and I will, Dr. Cole continues. You'll need a place that's accessible. No stairs, close to medical facilities. I have a house, Adrian says. 1 level, near the hospital. It's been empty, but I can have it ready in 2 days. We can't accept that, Alina says. Why not? Because it's too much. It's not enough. Sky looks between them. Mama, stop being stubborn. If he's offering help, take it. Baby. No. You almost died because you were too proud to ask for help. I'm not watching that happen again. Alina's face crumbles. Sky, I'm serious, Mama. We need help, and he's offering, so we're taking it. Adrian tries not to smile. She's right. You're outvoted. Alina wipes her eyes. This is blackmail. This is family, Sky says firmly. The word hangs in the air. Family. All three of them feel it. Dr. Cole stands. I'll start discharge paperwork. You can leave in 3 days if everything stays stable. She leaves. Silence. Then Alina speaks. What about work? Rent? Bills? I have responsibilities. I'll handle it, Adrian says. No. Yes. Your lease is month to month. I'll pay it off. Your landlord won't lose money. We'll move your things to the house. What about income? I can't just not work. You're on medical leave. I'm setting up a trust for Sky, for education, for anything she needs, and I'm creating a fund for you. Monthly payments, enough to live on while you recover. That's charity. That's child support. 10 years late, plus damages for every policy I signed that hurt you. Alina goes quiet. I'm also changing company policies, Adrian continues. Healthcare for all workers, better wages, reasonable hours. You're not the only one who suffered. It's time to fix that. The board will fight you. Let them. Sky watches this exchange. Are you serious? You're changing the whole company? Yes. Because of us? Because it's the right thing to do. You just showed me how wrong it was. Sky's eyes get wet. That's really good. Adrian looks at her. You were right. About everything. Trying isn't enough. I have to actually do it. So you're doing it. I'm doing it. Alina reaches for his hand. Thank you. Don't thank me yet. Wait until you see the house. It might be a disaster. I haven't been there in years. Why did you buy it? He hesitates. I bought it the year after I left. Told myself it was an investment. But really, I think I bought it for you. For the life we could have had. Alina's breath catches. Adrian, it's near the ocean. Like you always wanted. She starts crying. You remembered. I remembered everything. Sky looks confused. What ocean? Alina wipes her tears. When your dad and I were together, I told him my dream was to live near the ocean. To hear the waves at night. To take walks on the beach. And he bought a house there? Apparently. Sky looks at Adrian. That's actually kind of romantic. Or kind of sad, Adrian says, buying a house for someone who wasn't there. Both, Alina says softly. Both things can be true. They sit quietly. Then Sky speaks. So we're really doing this? Moving in together? All three of us? If you want to, Adrian says. Do you want to? Yes. More than anything. Mama? Alina nods. Yes. I'm tired of fighting alone. Then it's decided, Sky says. We're a family now. A weird family, Adrian adds. All good families are weird, Sky says. Alina laughs, then winces. Ow, don't make me laugh. Sorry, Mama. It's okay. Good pain. Clara appears in the doorway, hesitates. Come in, Adrian says. She walks in slowly, looks at Alina. We haven't met. I'm Clara, Adrian's chief of staff. The one keeping his company from exploding? That's me. Thank you. Clara nods, then looks at Adrian. The board approved your policy changes. They did? Yes. After I reminded them that viral stories about billionaires abandoning sick employees are bad for stock prices. So they approved it out of fear, not compassion. Does it matter? The result is the same. I suppose not. Clara hands him a folder. New contracts, healthcare, wage increases, reduced hours, it's all in there. Adrian flips through it, nods. Good. Implemented immediately. Already done. He looks at her. Thank you, Clara. Don't thank me. Thank them. She nods at Sky and Alina. They're the ones who fixed you. She leaves. Sky grins. I like her. She's terrifying, Adrian says. That's why I like her. Alina squeezes Adrian's hand. You really changed everything. I changed what I could. The rest will take time. But you're trying. I'm doing, not trying, doing. Sky reaches over, takes both their hands, creates a chain. This is nice, she says. Weird, but nice. Adrian looks at his daughter, at the woman he never stopped loving, at the family he never knew he needed. Yeah, he says, it really is. Discharge day arrives. Sky packs their things. The small bag of clothes Adrian brought from the apartment, her notebook, her mother's metal box with the letters. She moves methodically, organized, but her hands shake slightly. You okay? Adrian asks. Yeah. You sure? I'm just processing. Processing what? She stops, looks at him. Everything. A week ago, Mama was dying and I didn't know who you were. Now we're moving into a house together. It's a lot. Too much? No, just different. Adrian sits beside her. If you need to slow down, we can. I don't want to slow down. I want to keep moving forward before something else goes wrong. Nothing's going to go wrong. You don't know that. You're right, but we'll handle it together. Sky nods, goes back to packing, but Adrian notices things, the way she watches him when she thinks he's not looking, the questions forming behind her eyes, the tension in her shoulders. Sky? Yeah? What are you really thinking? She zips the bag. I'm thinking about how you look at Mama. How do I look at her? Like you're scared she'll disappear, like you're trying to memorize her face. Adrian's throat tightens. Maybe I am. Why? Because I lost her once. I don't want to lose her again. You're not going to. How do you know? Because she looks at you the same way. Adrian goes quiet. Sky sits down. Are you guys going to get married? Sky. I'm serious. You love each other, I can tell. It's complicated. Why? Because we hurt each other. We have history. We need time to figure things out. But you want to be with her? Yes. And she wants to be with you? I think so. Maybe. I don't know. Sky studies him. You're scared. Yes. Of what? Of messing it up again. Of hurting her. Of not being what she needs. What does she need? Someone stable, present. The opposite of what I was. You're that now. Am I? I've only been here a week. A week where you didn't leave. That counts. Adrian looks at this child, his daughter, so wise beyond her years. When did you get so smart? I've always been smart. You're just noticing now. He almost smiles. Then Sky's expression changes, gets serious. Can I ask you something? Anything. Are you going to leave when things get hard? When Mama and I fight? When bills pile up? When life gets boring? No. How do I know? Because I'm choosing this. Every single day, I'm choosing you both. People change their minds. Not about this, not about you. Sky's eyes get wet. I want to believe you. Then believe me. She wipes her face. Okay, but if you leave, I'll never forgive you. I know. I'm serious. I know, and I'm staying. I promise. She nods, stands. Good. Because Mama needs you, even if she won't say it. What makes you think that? Because she smiles now. Real smiles. Not the tired ones she used to give me, and she talks about the future. She never used to do that. Adrian's chest aches. A nurse appears. Ready to go? Yes, Sky says. They walk back to Alina's room. She's dressed, sitting on the edge of the bed, looking stronger but still fragile. You look good, Adrian says. I look like I got hit by a truck. A very dignified truck, she laughs, then winces. Stop making me laugh. Sky helps her stand. Ready, Mama? Ready. They walk slowly, Down the hallway, past the nurse's station, everyone waves. "Take care, Alina," one nurse calls. "We're rooting for you," another says. Dr. Cole meets them at the exit. "Remember, rest, medication, follow up in 2 weeks." "I will," Alina promises. "And you?" Dr. Cole looks at Adrian. "Make sure she actually rests. She's stubborn." "I noticed. I'm right here," Alina says. They all smile. The car is waiting. Adrian opens the door, helps Alina in. Sky climbs in beside her. Adrian gets in front. "Ready?" the driver asks. "Ready." They pull away from the hospital. Sky watches it disappear through the back window. "You okay?" Alina asks. "Yeah, just saying goodbye." "To what?" "To the worst week of my life. And also, kind of the best." Alina squeezes her hand. "I know what you mean." They drive through the city, past their old neighborhood, past the warehouse where Alina worked. Sky sees it, points. "Are you really changing things there?" "Already done," Adrian says. "New policies started yesterday." "Do the workers know?" "They got letters this morning." "What did they say?" "Better pay, healthcare, reasonable hours, apologies for the past." Sky sits back. Good. The drive continues. The buildings change, get nicer. Then the city fades. Trees appear. Then, in the distance, the ocean. Sky gasps. "Is that—" "The ocean," Adrian confirms. "I've never seen it before." "Never?" "Never. We couldn't afford the trip." Alina's eyes fill with tears. She stares out the window. "You okay, Mama?" "Yeah, baby, just happy." The car turns down a quiet street. Small houses, gardens, peace, then stops in front of a white house. One level, porch, big windows. "We're here," Adrian says. Sky helps her mother out. They stand on the sidewalk, staring. "It's perfect," Alina whispers. "Wait until you see inside." Adrian unlocks the door. They step in. The house smells like fresh paint and cleaning supplies. Someone prepared this. Recently, furniture in the living room, soft couch, coffee table, blankets folded neatly, kitchen stocked with food, dishes in the cabinets, everything ready. "Clara," Adrian explains. "She had a team come in yesterday." Alina walks slowly through the space, touching walls, looking through windows. The back door opens to a small deck. Beyond it, the beach, waves rolling in. "You can hear them," she whispers. "The waves, just like I always wanted." Sky runs to the back door, stares at the ocean. "Can we go down there?" "Tomorrow," Adrian says. "Your mom needs rest first." "I'm fine," Alina protests weakly. "You're not. Come on, let me show you the bedrooms." 2 bedrooms, one for Alina, one for Sky, both furnished, beds made, curtains drawn back to let light in. "Where are you sleeping?" Sky asks Adrian. "I have an apartment in the city. I'll drive back and forth." "That's stupid. Stay here." "Sky, there's a couch. You can sleep there until we figure something out." Adrian looks at Alina. "Is that okay?" She nods. "Yes, stay. Are you sure? We're a family now." "Families stay together," Sky grins. "See?" Mama agrees. They settle in. Alina lies down in her room, falls asleep almost immediately. Adrian and Sky sit on the back deck, watching the ocean. "This is nice," Sky says. "Yeah, thank you." "For all of it." "You don't have to thank me." "Yes, I do. You changed everything. We changed everything. Together." Sky leans against him. "Are you happy?" "Yes." "Are you?" "I think so. It's weird, being happy. I'm not used to it." "You'll get used to it." "Promise?" "Promise." They sit quietly. Waves crash. Seagulls call. "Dad?" The word stops his heart. Sky looks up at him, testing it out. "Can I call you that? Or is it too soon?" Adrian can't speak, just nods. "Okay, Dad." She smiles. "It feels weird, but good weird. It feels perfect." They stay there until the sun starts setting, orange and pink across the water. Alina appears in the doorway, wrapped in a blanket. "You should be resting," Adrian says. "I rested enough. I wanted to see this." She looks at the sunset. "It's beautiful." "It's yours, both of you, for as long as you want it." Alina sits beside them. "What happens now?" "Now we live," Adrian says. "We recover, we heal, we figure out how to be a family." "No pressure," Sky jokes. "Lots of pressure," Alina corrects. "But we'll handle it." "Together," Adrian adds. "Together," they both echo. Sky pulls out her notebook, starts writing. "What are you writing?" Alina asks. "Today, so I don't forget." "What are you going to write?" Sky thinks, then writes. "Today we came home, not to the apartment, not to the city. Home, where the ocean sounds like breathing, where Mama can rest, where Dad stays, where we're finally safe, finally together, finally okay." She closes the notebook. "Perfect," Alina whispers. They sit together. Three people who almost missed each other, who found each other through crisis, who chose each other when it mattered most. "Dad?" Sky asks. "Yeah? You kept your promise. You didn't leave." "I told you I wouldn't." "I know, but people break promises. You didn't. I won't. Ever." "Good, because I have a lot of problems I want to solve, and you're rich enough to feel guilty and actually do something about it, remember?" Adrian laughs. "I remember. So we're going to fix things. Together. The warehouse, the policies, the world." "The world? Why not? Dream big, right?" Alina smiles. "She gets that from you. She gets it from both of us." Sky stands. "I'm going to explore the beach, just for a minute." "Don't go far," Alina calls. "I won't." She runs down to the sand, laughing. Adrian and Alina watch her. "Thank you," Alina says quietly, "for showing up, for staying, for being what she needed. Thank you for raising her, for keeping her safe, for being strong enough to ask for help. I almost didn't. But you did. You told her to find me. That took courage." Alina leans her head on his shoulder. "I was terrified." "Of what?" "That you'd reject her, that you'd be angry, that I'd ruined your life. You gave me a life, a real one, not just money and power, an actual reason to exist." She looks up at him. "I loved you. I never stopped. I loved you too. I still do. Even after everything? Especially after everything." They sit in silence, healing, building, becoming. Sky runs back, sand on her feet, joy on her face. "The water is cold," she announces, "but it's amazing." "Tomorrow we'll go down together," Adrian says. "All three of us." "Really?" "Really." "Promise?" "Promise." Sky throws her arms around both of them, a messy, imperfect hug, and in that moment, everything clicks into place. Not perfect, not easy, but real. A family. Finally. Completely. The ocean keeps breathing. The sun keeps setting. The world keeps turning. But here, on this deck, in this house, with these people, everything is exactly where it should be. The meaningful final gift isn't the house, isn't the money, isn't the change policies or the trust fund. The gift is choice. The choice to stay, to fight, to love, the choice to build something that matters, not an empire, a home.